What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, that really helps us out, and ring the bell if you'd like to keep up with content that drops here on the channel. So PlayStation announced their new service or subscription service today, which we've been waiting on, codenamed Spartacus, for a long time, and it's basically combining PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus together with 3 tiers to choose from. So we're going to take a look at these 3 tiers, talk about what they offer. I'm going to talk about what's going on for cloud for those of you out there who are interested in what's happening with PlayStation Cloud, and also what this means locally. So we're going to go through, take a look at these tiers, read a little bit from the blog, and I'll give a little bit of my take on things here because I do see a lot of different opinions today when it comes to this new subscription service plan and tiers from PlayStation. So let's go ahead and get into it and take a look at the 3 tiers, starting with PlayStation Plus Essentials. So starting with the PlayStation Plus Essentials tier, which is the first or the least expensive of the 3. The benefits for this tier provide the same as PlayStation Plus members get now, such as 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for save games, online multiplayer access, and there are no changes for existing PlayStation Plus members in this tier. The PlayStation Plus Essentials remains the same as the current price for PlayStation Plus. For the US, it's $10 a month, $25 quarterly, or $60 a year. Now moving on to PlayStation Plus Extra, being the middle of the 2 tiers. For the benefits here, this is all of the benefits provided in the Essentials tier, but it adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in this extra tier are downloadable for play, not streamable in this particular tier. No cloud till you get to the 3rd tier. As far as price, you're looking at $15 a month, or $40 quarterly, or $100 a year. Now when it comes to the 3rd and final and most expensive tier with the most benefits, that would be PlayStation Plus Premium. Now the benefits with this include all of the benefits from Essential and the extra tiers combined, and adds an additional 340 plus games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming, which you should be used to now if you've used PSNOW, a catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. Offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in the extra and premium tiers in markets where PlayStation Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC, not adding any other devices yet at this time, unfortunately. Time-limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy them. As far as the price, we're looking at $18 monthly in the US, $50 quarterly, and $120 yearly. Now, if you're somebody like me who's been paying for PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus for a while, the 2 subscriptions are $60 a month each anyways, which is $120. So the reshuffling of things here certainly isn't going to save me any money. Unfortunately, it kind of is going to wind up being the same thing. But let's take a look at this other paragraph here from the blog, because it explains a little bit more about some of the additional PS5 titles that will be coming for download as of June, and what will be happening for the cloud, at least as far as I read it. And this service will be rolling out starting in June, and it's going to be kind of region based as they kind of roll it out slowly starting there. The new extra and premium tiers represent a major evolution in PlayStation Plus. With these tiers, our key focus is to ensure that hundreds of games we offer will include the best quality content that sets us apart. At launch, we plan to include titles such as Death Stranding, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, and Returnal. We're working closely with our imaginative developers from PlayStation Studios and third-party partners to include some of the best gaming experiences available, with a library that will be regularly refreshed. More details to come on the games in the future. So basically, those games are going to be added to the downloadable part of this subscription service. When it comes to streaming in the cloud, the way things tend to read here in the blog and elsewhere is if any of these PS5 games are on PS4, so Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, of course, Death Stranding, those would be streamable supposedly for you as like PS Now or the combined service. So those should be there. Something like Returnal, or Demon Souls or something that's strictly PS5, you're not going to be able to stream that in the cloud because they aren't offering any true PS5 games in the cloud yet or any hardware upgrades. So everything streaming is basically PS4 or under when it comes to that. So no major changes to that. And that brings me to my next part, that this clearly shows that while PlayStation does want to reach out to more and more gamers, they are more focused right now on reshuffling these subscriptions into something that focuses much more on the local hardware side and still selling the first party games as much as possible versus anything with the cloud. We're getting day and date titles on the PlayStation Plus service. They have said they definitely will not be putting first party titles day and date on the service, at least not as of yet. There'll be like older titles like I've mentioned here with Miles Morales and God of War, Death Stranding, things like that that they can do. Returnal would be on there. I was hoping to see some others, but so games that apparently probably in my opinion would be 6 months to a year old or whatever the case may be, then they'll land on the service. It's not going way of Game Pass where you're going to get day one exclusives, unfortunately, or first parties, first party games day and date or anything like that. So I get the reshuffling of the services. I like that they're bringing some more titles in that you can download and play, and some more that you can stream that are both on PS4 and PS5, but there's only a few titles. It's good to see. This is definitely a good groundwork for what the future could become with this service. I definitely want to see a lot more cloud offering. We have Series X in the cloud for Microsoft. I want to see PS5, true PS5 titles in the cloud for the cloud gamers that we have, and I also want to see these titles, even if they're not day and date, I'd like to see them come a little sooner than maybe 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be. But you know, Sony doesn't really have to do that. They're positioned in the market right now with gaming. They're in a pretty comfortable position. They don't necessarily have to make major changes. So this is more like groundwork for the future, and they had to start somewhere. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I was somewhat disappointed, but at the same time, it's kind of what I expected to see. And there are a few good things in here, and we'll just have to keep an eye on it. All right, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe, thumbs up, and ring the bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.